Hi, everyone. Hope you are having an amazing day. Today is Happy Friday, September 25th, and welcome to the Morning Brief. This is the channel to get your daily second stimulus and pandemic news update in a clear, concise, and detailed summary. If you are new to the channel, please hit subscribe, like, and the bell button. Please feel free to leave comments and your thoughts on the video below. In this video, I will be going over first the stimulus news, second, the Supreme Court Justice nomination, third, COVID-19 news and infection rates. In stimulus news, we had President Trump state yesterday he would not commit to a peaceful transition of power, and this may prompt law enforcement authorities to prepare for an unprecedented act of constitutional crisis. So, what did Trump all mean by this? To me, this is more of an optics move than anything, and a Trump campaign to undermine the legitimacy of the upcoming election results. But it depends if, and that's a big if he loses. If he wins, you won't hear a peep out of him on this topic. He has been for months planting the seeds that the current voting system is inaccurate and the integrity of the system cannot be trusted if you watch his media sessions. I came across a clip with Trump and Hillary in the final presidential debates in 2016, and Trump was asked a similar question if he would accept the results of a defeat to Hillary. He replied with a similar response that he would have to see when the time comes and take a look at the results. So he was kind of non-committal as well to the results. I think the only difference is that he is the incumbent this time. So it didn't really provide any news on the stimulus result, but just kind of added more cloud and confusion to the overall political topics on the day. So yesterday, also at 10 a.m., the Federal Reserve Chairman, Jerome Powell, testified before Congress on the state of the economy and the status of the stimulus measures. So he publicly stated we needed another direct stimulus to the American people. And by stating this, that we needed another round of stimulus, the Federal Reserve Chair, he put a lot of pressure on Congress to revive fiscal support and another round of direct stimulus. So he's essentially playing a balancing act right now. He wants to put pressure on the House and Senate to come up with another big stimulus bill. But at the same time, he doesn't want to show that the Fed has spent all its bullets and he can still act by using monetary policy to help the economy recover. So in general, this was great news, his testimony, and it would help encourage talks of a stimulus check, a second stimulus check. So let's hope the Senate and the House can pass another bill coming soon. So on to news regarding the Supreme Court Justice nomination. Yesterday, President Trump was heckled as he paid respects to the former Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg during the ceremony. And Trump is set to announce his confirmation of his selection for the new Supreme Court Justice nomination on Saturday. So pay close attention to what happens on that date. As stated in yesterday's video, the two front runners are Amy Coney Barrett and Barbara Logoa. I went over why I think Logoa will be the pick in yesterday's video, so please check that out more in detail. The media has stated that Barrett is the front runner, but I'm going to take the side that I think the Saturday selection will go to Barbara Logoa, as she is less of the typical right conservative justice mold, and Logoa plays strongly to the Florida and Hispanic vote for the upcoming election optics. So Barrett is an Indiana native and a former law professor with 7 kids, and she has stated previously in the past she has very strong Catholic views on topics such as her stance on abortion. So as of this morning, I'm already seeing tons of articles commenting out of DC that the abortion topic coming up with the Supreme Court Justice nomination is stirring a lot of Republican tensions within the party. So it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out. Let's go over the COVID numbers quickly. The second wave is here, people. Please stay vigilant and safe. School has started, which has caused the virus to spread more easily indoors and among children. It's almost October, so the fall season is here. The cold weather in most states will cause people to be indoors. And again, the virus will spread more easily when people are indoors and there's a higher number of people. We have the holidays and Thanksgiving around the corner. Many people will be traveling and seeing their friends and family over the holidays. So this could potentially be more of a spreading event. And already the US mask adoption is met with mixed results, and we'll see how this spreads in going forward. In the US specifically, testing for COVID-19 was up 20% over the past period, with over 850,000 COVID-19 tests conducted per day. There was over 203,000 deaths cumulative so far, and almost 1,000 deaths yesterday. Yesterday, there was almost 43,000 new infections, with Florida, California, and Texas as the worst hit states. 7 states, Arizona, Colorado, Minnesota, Montana, Texas, Utah, and Wyoming, saw their daily infections rise by at least 60% over the past week. That is a very large increase. The biggest increases are largely concentrated in the West and Midwest through Maine and New Jersey. Also saw their infections tick up over the past week. Globally, we see infection rates increasing materially in other parts of the world. Many scientists, I saw articles that were quoted as saying that herd mentality is possible, but there's a huge price to pay with that in terms of a large death toll. And we can look at what happened in some of the countries like Sweden who went with this herd mentality model. I think they're getting to it, but there was a lot of deaths, which is horrible. Israel moved to a full lockdown. And in Paris, there is rules that you have to wear masks in all public areas, not even indoor, but also outdoors. On the vaccine side, the U.S. is racing towards a vaccine, and there are now 4 companies in stage 3 trials for a vaccine, with J&J, an American company, being announced at the beginning of the week that they were in stage 3 trials. So you're caught up for the news today. Please have an awesome Friday and enjoy your weekend. Stay safe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.